Hi, I'm morakdais, and welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance, done normally. Let's do that. I just need to do this. There we go, perfect. Stop that. And I have to edit something with this. Because I screwed something up with that, so it's going to be wonky. There we go. So yeah, I'm all loaded in. We're actually ready to go. I have an emergency thing with this in case chat breaks. So we are good on that front. I just need to do one thing because YouTube is going to be dumb about this. And then we can actually start. I know. It takes like a minute for everything to get started, but that's just because YouTube likes being... He sneezed in the hall. Likes to be dumb about things, so it takes me forever to get around to what I need to start. So, yeah. We are about to fire the trebuchet, and it's also good to know that YouTube doesn't even show the video until I've been streaming for at least 4 minutes. Make sure I have my monster, which of course I don't. Why would I? It's these subtle moments I'd like to break away. But if I did it on PC, the notifications actually go out much quicker than through PlayStation. But now that we're done our experimental phase, we can begin. So, let's just get on with it. This is the one with the
what can I do for you?
wonky X button.
Master Fafar, how's the trebuchet construction going?
Much better now that I have Master Keezer to help me. Although, to be quite honest, it's more a case of me helping him. I'm taking note and learning as I go.
Next time round, you'll be the siege master.
I rather hope they won't be here next time.
How much longer do you think it will take?
I wouldn't like to hazard a guess. As I understand it, the base is quick to make, but the other parts are more complicated. And then there's all the balancing and setting the trajectory and range.
I see. Well, I hope it's ready soon.
So do I, Henry. Good luck then.
So, I guess we're just waiting for the trebuchet to finish. Don't really see a lot built here.
Greetings. What do you need? See you later.
Yep, I think it's just waiting for the quest to go in. I don't know why everything looks sharper. It's like I've done something accidentally. Maybe it's the whatever HDCP or whatever it is, the high definition copyright protection. But the game seems brighter and smoother, which is weird. But I guess it doesn't have to encode the copy protection. Also, you get a lot less of those kind of pop-in things. But let's go see how the other camps fare. Pretty sure the trebuchet thing just happens. And that's it. It just kinda... It's been enough time. That takes you to the event. Guards won't even talk to me.
Yeah.
It also makes me wonder, because there are actually people in there, it makes me wonder if you can actually, like, if you could do like an out of bounds and actually get inside the castle. Just makes me wonder about like how you would speed run this game, because a lot of it you'd probably have to do a lot of setup for. This was not the camp I wanted.
Yeah.
I meant the camp up on the hill. What are you doing, Scarlet? She's like rolling around on the ground in front of me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so in other news, in terms of what I was trying to do with the capture card, which is honestly a piece of junk, it just stopped working altogether, and I've done everything to bug fix, and it's just broken. It just doesn't work. So it's not that it's defective, it's just it's such a piece of garbage that it doesn't even run properly. I got another one. I just said screw it, I'll just buy the other one, which was the competitive one where the two best cards were kind of competed. I picked the one because it was a little less and had better compatibility, but I'm going to try the other one, and push comes to shove, I get a better graphics card for this PC. Ooh. But considering it's a stream-only computer, I shouldn't have to worry about it.
I've arranged for a priest to come. He promised to take care of the people around here.
Thank you, Henry. Lifting the spirit can help us all.
I got hold of a sawbones to take care of our wounded.
Thank you. Most of them have already lost their homes. Their lives are all they have left.
How do you like Master Keezer, Sir Divish?
How do I like him? As if it's not enough to hurl giant boulders at my castle, he wants to throw kegs of gunpowder.
Not wrong.
But he has to do something.
Those boulders could hit her. And if they don't get her, the gunpowder could burn her to death along with Sir Radzig.
Yeah. I know.
I'm sorry. I know how you feel. I feel much the same. When we're done, what state will my castle be in? What will I do if the worst happens? What? Enough of that. Better to spend my time in prayer than worry.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, my dude. I don't think anybody else of import's really here.
Would you teach me more? Certainly.
Might as well while I'm here.
I want to achieve mark. You can't become a master of...
Well, okay. Do I not have 15, or is it just not high enough in general? I wonder where the priest is. You can also steal from all the tents and get some pretty good stuff. Oh, Father Godwin's here. I wonder if he has anything else to say. Oh.
What do you need?
Goodbye.
Really? No extra dialogue?
God bless you. What troubles you?
What do you think of Master Keezer?
I've already asked him to stay on here when this is over. His ideas are incredible, even that trebuchet. I can't wait to launch it.
Sounds like you're sorry not to be the siege master.
Who knows? I may still get a chance. See you later.
Okay, well everybody's being rude, so I guess we might as well sleep until it's time.
Yeah.
Okay, cats, why are you acting crazy? Okay, gotta find a bed that says sleep and save. Hopefully nourishment doesn't go below. Shouldn't. It should stay pretty par for the course. The only problem is I won't be able to sleep anymore, which is kind of wank. But I think it only takes like 2 or 3 days for the trebuchet to finish. I don't think you actively see it, but... By the way, super weird. I have a monitor for my chat. And it's weird because it keeps saying one person keeps popping in and out. But my counter for my monitor says 0. Flat. Also, it is early for some, and Thursday's not the best night for the others. But yeah, end goal is this weekend, set up the capture card so we can do it a little better. Alright, yeah, I really guess turning off HDCP makes the big difference. Because this is running like 1,000 times smoother without it on. Weird. Well, I guess they're still asleep. Yeah. Alright, let's wait. Yes. Goal. Not using the capture card right now. I have a new one on the way. I'm gonna get rid of this junky other one that doesn't work at all. And then, that's it. The other card is the like mirror opposite of the card. Like both of them were being compared together, and that one, the one I ordered, is the more expensive but considerably better option. Worst case scenario is I test it, and I might need a better GPU in my computer because I don't know how heavy the load is going to be on my PC. But it should be fine. My computer has good encoding and threading, so it should be fine. Let's bug Tobias again.
Greetings. What business have you?
Oh, it doesn't actually say.
How's work going with...
Excellent. His knowledge of...
So you're confident the trebuchet will do its job?
Absolutely.
Okay, we've already seen this. So I can't ask him when it'll be ready. I thought there was somebody else I could talk to actually wait time until it comes. Also, By the way, we're going to be ending, hopefully today, the main story. But... what are you doing down here, Robard?
God save you.
But we still have one more thing after that.
Goodbye.
He'll just tell me to fuck off, won't he?
Are you alright? But
It was Baker! He's lying! And you keep out of my sight!
Okay, yeah, he says the same thing. Oh, so let's just sit on the bench and wait. Do we at least have any books we can read? Don't think I can read that or that. I don't think any of my books I can read. Let's at least get everything ready and then just wait. But yeah, basically after this we have one more thing to do and then we're off. I need an armor's kit. Oh, good. It is unfortunate that, like, once you've completed all the quests that lead up to it, you can't just go into it. But yeah, we have the ending of Woman's Lot, which I think is the perfect kind of end for it, because the other ending is kind of but this ending is much better. So essentially we get two endings, although the one ending doesn't really end the game. It's weird. It should be something that's like tacked on where you don't get real much of an answer. Okay. I have an A, so that might be the are we ready to fire? Yeah, because it looks like it's just about done. Just about done. It's almost trebuchet o'clock. Or is that the Woman's Lot one? Yeah, it's Madonna of Sasso, I think. Yeah. Well, let's have another little sit down. Just gonna sit here for 15 hours, no big deal. Just some minor sitting. So glad I got the, you can, while waiting, you don't lose as much energy or nourishment. But yeah, the Woman's Lot stuff is really good, and that's just the only thing I really want to finish, and it's only really good at the end. Also, as for Siren, that's going to be kind of a mess. Also... Huh. Oh, excuse me? Alright, well, let me do this. Because this is like my backup for it, so I don't know if chat has already died. So let's see. Oh, great. Don't tell me it's already died. So it looks like my intended backup is not actually working. Trebuchet looks just about done. Wonder why that didn't go through. Oh well. I will quickly close this. And I will have my backup. But we can see if... Oh, it went under my other one? Okay, there we go. My backup chat. There we go. Still doesn't look done. Like, seriously, how long does it take to build a trebuchet? Okay, you know what? That is really bright. I have my YouTube chat open on a page on the new computer I have. Well, not new computer, but new computer for down here. Up. So it's like just out of the corner of my eye. Excuse me? Okay, there we go. Now the AI icon's appeared.
Still, I reckon they should have put more effort into opening the gate instead of going looking for the hostages.
Maybe. We'll have to breach it now anyway.
Boom. Let's go watch some stuff get smashed. Trebuchet, go.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are. Let it rip! that was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly doable. I'll have the range in no time.
I like how it's raining, so the rain sound is like super loud. Man, I would not want to be in that castle and see them hurling freaking boulders. I'd be like, I don't think I want to be here anymore. I wish it was a ballista. A balliste. Yeah.
Move. Move. Damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish. Sir, they're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic is surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him.
So Havel wants to come and taste us. We can make that happen.
Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many. They will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
we'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
A sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here, and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townburg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
My part in the battle, sir. I wanted to go with the Scalit's men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captain, and I'm wounded. Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander. But many of the men will be from Scouts. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is... I want to be in the vanguard.
Now hear me well, Henry. There are whole cemeteries full of heroes who rushed into danger. And if the first human you meet runs you through, it won't be good for morale. Not to mention that Radzik would have my guts for garters. In the battle, you and a group of Scalit's men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short range and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, the other option isn't that great.
Join the Scalit's men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to return.
If you thought you'd be spending the whole siege sitting on your arse and playing dice and splitting air,
You just walk there, it's really not that far. Or is it? Don't think it's that far. If it is, I'm just gonna call horse. Yeah, that's far. We're calling the horse. Boom. So how are you doing today, NB?
Yeah.
Did you have a good day? Maybe it snowed and you got the day off? Hmm? No.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's quick do a saver schnapps here, because if we die in battle or otherwise, we'll have to go back to where I started the stream. So I'd rather not do that. Alright, let's go ambush these fools. So I should probably make sure I have arrows and such equipped.
Just a little longer. Easy, man.
There's just a few.
Not yet.
Easy. Easy.
Don't know how they don't see me.
Hope. Hope.
Damn it! They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
Hey, Kyoto. Yeah, I had tested a new capture card. And, everything worked smoothly in all my tests, but the second I went to stream, it just failed. So, yeah, and then the capture card pretty much died. So, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And how are you doing today, Kyoto? Yeah. The capture card, basically, it works, but the problem is that the software is so bad that it's effectively... it doesn't work. Like, it's working as intended, which is not very good. So I got a new one to compensate. That should be better and should work. I'll run tests and do like a test stream over the weekend. If it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna have to give up and figure out some other plan. Because I've had the capture card for a while. I've tested it before and it worked, but oof. Yeah, I had a friend who had high blood pressure and she would burst vessels in her eye fairly often. No, don't pick up the body. Although, a worse story, which I've probably told before, a friend of mine got henna in her eye.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan. Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
No, not the trebuchet. But yeah, she got henna in her eye and it made her cornea slip. So for like 2 weeks, her cornea was slightly off center. And she actually had to get a surgery to basically put it back up where it needed to be. So her eye was all crooked. And it looked very odd. And she said she could like see the edge of her cornea, like in the top of her vision. So it was like Henry's vision right now. I would ask what you were doing when you burst your vessel, but most of the time people have cool stories like I got into a bar fight or, you know, I was doing something cool, not just like I was taking a dump and I squeezed too hard. Or, you know, the neighbors could definitely hear it when I burst my vessel. Oh, that's rough. Come on. Look, I can run faster backwards than most of you can run forwards. Come on now. Also, I think if you grab your horse and go, you get a fail for this. Because these block of troops and such will stop them. Yeah, not so brave now, huh? Yeah, I think the problem is your bosses are making you get up at 5 a.m. They should just give you like a paid week off. I think that's just really for the best. That's my professional medical advice. Because I think that works. Come on, guys, you don't have to take the path. You can literally just walk up this way. Yeah, I mean, Robard.
They've nowhere to hide. We almost have them. Finish them off.
Turn your back at me when I'm beating you to death? Okay. I guess the bleeding finally got to him. This guy's a tough boy. Could you guys fuck off? Jesus. There's still combat to be had. No, shields are cheating. You're gonna have to die now. We've outlawed shields. None of that. Ooh, look at all that money. It's got like $2 grand in that. Actually, for one of my old jobs, we had like a week of handling glass, and we would get back at like 10 or 11. Oof. And then we'd leave at like 4 because we had to go out to Jersey. And then sheets of glass. It was like the worst week of my life. 2 weeks? I don't remember. It's all a blur to me.
Well,
The damage isn't too serious.
so we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. How do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad.
Yeah.
Right.
Real,
We'll interrogate this
intimate.
poor son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Nah, I'm good. We're good to go. You don't need to visit all this tent stuff. Also, I don't know if you can hear the other computer, like, because I can hear it's high-pitched through my headset, but I don't know if it picks up on mic. It may not, because this mic gets rid of most of the high-pitched.
What have we here?
Pine cones, that's what we have here. Let's go, horsey. Oh, wait. It's literally right there. I thought his tent was all the way on the opposite side.
Start talking, or make your peace with God.
Do your worst. I won't betray my lord.
Ah, Henry. Just the man I want. This fool would rather hang than sing. You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of him.
Time for an interrogation. Too bad they don't have bamboo.
Rick, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it? Fuck you.
Just at least take off his armor.
If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them.
I can get him with this one.
Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
How did you meet him?
He killed my parents.
What? Toth killed your parents?
You could never understand. They were weak. Istvan's strong. He took better care of me than any father.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad.
I don't think you can fail it.
That young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
Yay, more speech.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hamish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Sir Hanush really is, has a way with words, so I'm sure this will go swimmingly.
Sir Istvan! What is it? Did our neighborly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell. I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Come on, you could have done so much more. I would have at least called him out. Humiliate him in front of his men a little bit. Be like, we caught your little boyfriend trying to sneak up on us.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father? Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst? Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanush. All right. We'll let the men rest a while, and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
Oh, and the rain is terrible here. It's been raining for like 2 or 3 days, and it's like that cold, miserable, doesn't rain all the time. Just every once in a while it decides it wants to rain. And it's really annoying. So it's pretty much just cold and miserable. Like, it's really cold in here because it's like the humid cold. And I hate it. Damn, Horsey's just like teleporting right in.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know. It's not the enjoyable rain. I don't mind warm rain, or like in the summer when it gets that kind of hot, humid. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
That's actually the rain I kind of prefer. Like, it cools off in the summer just a little bit, and then you kind of get that like hot, humid after. But this is just like that, like this rain, like cold peasant rain. It looks like this outside. And you just get that like light sprinkling.
Yeah.
Can't stand it. It's probably going to be doing it for another like 2 or 3 days too. So. Boo.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's talk to him. Let's see. What are you doing? Get back here. Where are you going? Sir Divish, it's not time to walk in the fields.
I'm glad you came.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
Hell yeah.
I'll be delighted.
To smash the castle? I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. God be with you.
Let's go fire the trebuchet. See, when they were building it, I thought they wouldn't have the balls to actually do it. But they do. Let's go, Shadowmere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, during the siege, you can go and pretty much rob every single one of these houses, and no one cares. It's great. If you're poor in this portion of the game.
Yeah.
But also, this whole ending sequence gets you so much money. Also, I'd really hate to see how much money I have at Privet now. Get out of my way. Yeah, come on. Look at these dinky little boulders. Hopefully we're gonna fire a bunch of them. Yeah, come on. Get a loading. Also, you think you need like 2 or 3 men to lift these, because that boulder can't be light at all. Yep, there we go. Yeet. That's a good smashing. I like his casual whistling, just like.
There was precious little in it, and we could have lost everything.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. And in the end, they're nothing but a bunch of filthy cutthroats. They're sneak thieves and assassins. But does that make them real soldiers?
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and stab him in the back. Personally, I'd rather face a proper soldier.
Dude, could that other guy shut up?
Just who you're up against. That's probably why Toth is giving us such a hard time.
Also, I love the phrase sneak thieves. Sneak thieves is like something that Delirious and I still say because we giggled the first time we heard it.
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back. Take care.
Is something the matter?
A few of them have taken to their heels. If they stop in Kutenberg, I'll be glad enough. But I fear they may have other plans.
If those were the best of Istvan's men, they could be lurking in the woods. They'll probably wait to attack us at the worst possible moment.
My fear exactly. I won't breathe easy until Toth is hanging from the gate. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to know the woods at my back are clear. Can I count on you?
Of course, Sir Ivan. Would you like me to bring back their gear as evidence they're dead?
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even have to do the killing, just let me know where you find them and that'll be that. There's no need for you to get hurt in the process. Good luck then.
Yeah. to arms! Get over here! Gone weak at the knees, have you? Yeah.
Me. I don't know if you can hear it, Scarlet snoring behind me. Also, my thing was muted, so let's go kill some more people.
Yeah.
That was easy squeezy.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, I know 100% that I will not be able to play Siren through a capture card, because all of the... I'll probably just play it through PS4. Even Hunt and stuff like that are a humongous pain in the ass, and they do not record correctly, because that static effect is so particular. That looks like a camp over here. No, it's an overturned tree. Little clearings like this would be like perfect. Henry's little steps when he has the bow is just ridiculous. Where are these buttholes? Oh.
Hey! Hey, get out of here! This is no place for the... I've got you, you dog! You'll soon be sorry for shooting! Ow! Ugh.
No poaching. Dried Lepotia. Yeah, he had weird new items like dried pear. Neat. I swear to God, every time I play this game, something new or weird happens. Or I've seen something I've never seen before. Say, where are these dudes? Granted, I have like a national park to find these guys in. They're probably like right at the bottom. Also super amped. Apparently, Devolver Digital is apparently announcing new games today. And I'm excited to see what they are. Because I'm already excited for Carrion, but I want to see what else they're going to come out with. Little lean-to. Some groschen. Nasty little bog. Seriously, where are these guys? Because this is the road, so they're definitely not this far. Now let's just do this. Let's express do it. There's no point in this.
Yeah.
Come on, horse. So they're somewhere right around here. Ah, there it is.
What? What do we got?
Damn, he took 4 arrows.
Hey, who's there? Hey! What are you doing here?
No, I don't like your weapon.
I'll slaughter you!
No, get out of my face, dude. Yeah, run away, horse. Ow, Jesus, dude. Bastard. Probably finally died of the arrow. Okay, please, I'm trying to loot your friend. Could you not be rude? No, 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 no. No, take the groschen. Take your arrows. Damn, he had 2 bows on him. Alright. Ooh. Come on, Henry, get still. There we go. Wow, garbage. I will not throw that out for you. Come back, Shadowmere. I'm sorry they shot you with an arrow or otherwise. Or I hit you. Or he hit you. I don't know what happened. There's a lot of swinging, flailing, crying, normal stuff. Alright, so where's this last one? I think it's on the other side of the quarry. Indeed it is. Also, super sadness. Doesn't affect many other people, but my favorite flavor, key lime pie of vape juice, is done. They will not make any more of it because apparently it's marketing towards children. Although I don't know any kids that are like, wow, I want key lime pie. So, yeah, because I can't have that vape flavor anymore, and I've had all of my bottles. They're all gone. No more key lime pie flavor. It's sad bananas.
Yeah.
Also, strangely enough, I'm actually thinking of stopping vaping, even though, you know, it's a thing I do. But not like quitting. I just like, I don't know. I've been like smoking in the morning and then like vaping all day. And vaping all day is just like, I don't know. Like I've been smoking for years, not a big issue, but like, I don't know, vape's hitting me a little heavy. And also I'm painfully out of shape. So yeah. I'm at the point now where I'm getting like the chub boy and my shirts aren't fitting, and I think like, what the heck? But also I think some of it might do with the fact that our dryer's absolute dog shit, and it's probably shrinking most of our clothes anyway. So it's like kind of a layered effect. And I'm not having a good time. Plus, now that most of my favorite flavors are gone / illegal, it's kind of stupid. I guess their camp's gonna be somewhere right around this gigantic rock. Also, speaking of other things that are just why kind of like stupid, I guess illegal of sorts stuff. Illegal in a certain sense. Man, Twitter's gone off the deep end. Even more than it's already off the deep end. And I usually don't like to go over stuff, but this is honestly like the reason why I'm not as happy talkative today as I normally am. I'm not bright and cheery ray of sunshine in your lives. But man, Twitter's finally gone full 1984 and just said like, you know, if you spread fake news or what we consider fake news, then we will definitely come after you. Are you another poacher?
What are you doing here?
Why'd you ask? Can I not take a walk in the woods without being accosted?
I ask because I'm the gamekeeper here, and it's my job to protect these woods from poachers.
Well, I'm certainly not poaching.
In that case, you won't mind if I have a look what you've got on you.
Certainly. Go ahead and look.
All right. Nothing suspicious here. You may leave, Goodman.
Damn, gamekeeper, you almost got shot in the face. I mean, ignore me walking around. I'm not hunting rabbits or deer. I'm hunting people. Oh. Let's try to sneak up on this group.
What's that?
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Gone weak at the knees. Fuck.
Take that! Nice! You're dead! And that's that.
Is that all of them? Oh, that's not a good position. Okay. Well, that's... I guess that's that. Now can we please get in and kill this jerk? There you are, horse. I mean, either way, I think we have to wait, so there's that.
Yeah.
This is a very scary, steep path. That view, though. Mm.
Yeah.
Although, here's a thought, and a thought that I really wish would be done more, is why aren't there more historical fiction games like this? It'd be interesting to play one like this where you play as, you know, like, another ancient conflict, like, you know, Dynasty Warriors era, or like the reunification of Korea, or, you know, even other historical events that were, like, really big. It'd be really interesting to just see, like, this type of historical RPG just become a thing. And also keep the difficulty, please. Last thing I want is, like, Skyrim level of baby easy games. Alright. I am actually going to stop for a second, because I need to go to the bathroom. So I'll be right back, while you ruminate on that thought. Alright, I'm back. So the other thing I would love to call out to is watching Dark Elf play Unlimited Adventures. That game, as neat as it looks, like, and I know it was like a small team or whatever, but I'm always amazed at how people will make a game and keep things in that are, like, knowingly confusing to people. Like, I always find that really weird.
I found all of their campsites. The rest of the woods are clear.
That's a relief. Now let's relieve ourselves of this accursed Toth.
So, the thing that bugs me the most is that there's just UI things and, like, certain character-driven things in that just drive me nuts. And, like, dialogue. Like, there's nothing worse than when you play a game and the dialogue instructs you to do one thing, but the thing's, like, not there. It would be like, oh, go to the equip screen to equip weapons, but it's really not on the equip screen. That would be just the worst, and I see that in games, and it bugs me. Anyway.
Can't you see we're still bombarding? You came too soon.
Alright, let's wait a few days.
Goodbye.
Back to the old Bencherino. But yeah, it's always like there's little simple things they could do to change it. Just go to here. Actually, I should probably up my nourishment and then sleep and save. Because otherwise I'll lose my nourishment bonus. Which isn't much, but it's enough. I feel like how every once in a while I can hear it thumping. Also, as a future side note, when I start doing the capture card stuff, if something gets screwed up, like say half an hour into the stream on a Wednesday or Thursday, I'm just going to go right to PlayStation 4 sharing instead. Because I don't want to fuss around, and I really hate the fact that I didn't really stream yesterday, and I spent until like 10 o'clock at night trying to fix it, and I don't want to be in that boat. It's a dumb boat. I don't know. I've just been feeling an overwhelming urge to, like, stream more. And it's unfortunate that, I try to do something new, and every time I've tried to do something, like, new or interesting, it always, like, falls in my face. Also, too, for you guys, I have a thing on this weekend for the YouTube, like, emotes or channel stickers or whatever. I have to see how many I have available, and then Delirious is going to put up some artwork stuff. So if you guys have any ideas, good ideas, like, write them in stream or in Discord, and then we can go from there. Because either way, NB, you and Kyoto will be getting them for free, even if I have to buy them. I'm okay with that. Let's see if I can do it or ask early in the morning, or if I have to wait. Okay. What a lovely day. It literally looks like outside in here right now. I'll probably be like, oh, it's not time yet.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bomb?
Lace it. No, I can see it. Chat's down on YouTube, but I can still see it because I have my extra one. Stickers. Like YouTube's version of Twitch's emotes. So yeah, you guys can't see it on screen, but I can see you. So you're all good. That's actually the other handy part about the computer, is it's a nice little backup, so I can still see chat and your lovely, lovely little text voices on my computer. But yeah, that's like the whole YouTube subscribe thing, or not subscribe, it's like, I don't know what they call it. It's basically the same thing as a Twitch subscription, but for YouTube. And then that way you guys can do little, like, reaction stickers. Yeah, Sir Robart is expecting me. Get up. Yes. That's pretty much what we're waiting to, because now we can talk to Robard. Since it takes 2 days from when the bombardment starts, but they only give you less than a day.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Ishtvan's a stubborn bastard.
Alright, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You
No.
won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
Alright,
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
They instruct you
Do you
anyway.
want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've
Yeah, you don't get a
changed from
choice.
an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
You're very rude,
Sound of
NB.
An old soldier. This
Which
one
I
must
love
be
about you.
shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades, and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, Stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Goodbye.
All art is tasteful. All the time. Is your butt better? Not UNB, but what's his name? Whoopsie poopsie. Did your gatey weighty fall downy wowny? I mean, you think that would be the objective. Try to hit the counterweight off for the drawbridge. Because without the counterweight, it usually doesn't stand up. Are you chasing your tail, Scarlet? You can hear her scratching. Also, by the way, on Discord, I added movies category. So when Delirious and I go see movies... Oh, they're dying to arrows. We can put up little reviews for the movies. Or if you see a movie and you think it's really good. Recommendations. Because, we actually watched some pretty good movies this weekend. It's one. Oh, I want a mercy kill. Show them mercy by murdering them. Satisfying, killing these bastards. Okay, good. He's good and dead. No, put him down, Henry. Henry, put him down. This is revenge for all the times I got absolutely gangbanged by humans. And it feels good to bully him. Oh yeah, baby. Charge that rear. No, don't grab body. I hate that that's the same button. Drop him. Put him down, Henry. Oh. Ooh, that was a lot of blood. He was a very juicy guy to kill. Let's get him. Good. Oh, looks like we did it. Yeehaw. Please don't freeze on me, game. Let's be good today. Well, time to destroy Toth.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanish.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, you're all noblemen here. All bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks his truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. Then, you'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
I mean, it's literally like 2 guys now. Well, 3 if you include the prisoner exchange.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish.
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry.
For what?
For letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
No, you're exactly to blame, because if you didn't open the gates, they'd be sandwiched up against the castle.
Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot.
Yeah, give me my sword.
Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
You know...
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go!
Honor is kind of a stupid idea.
We are heading for Skalitz.
Like, you can just...
Mount up, Henry. You've heard what he'll do.
Nix that.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
At least he has a good idea. But NB, think of the honor. The honor! Oh god, come on, let's go. By the way, you're going the stupid way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crap. Where'd he go? Oh, he still hasn't arrived yet. Okay, Henry, turn your head. Don't be dumb. Out of the way, peasant. Royalty coming through. The best thing to do would be come down and be like, oh, by the way, we didn't shake on it. And then just stab him. By the way, if you haven't seen the movie Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight, I suggest you do. Honestly, I relate with that demon so much. I'm not sure. It might be, but I think it's PC only. I'll look real quick while the cutscene goes on.
There's no sign of them. Move on. Glad to see Ishban kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too, and now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
Where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there it was so near, yet so far. Oh well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Markvart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
I like that message. That war and all these revenge and all these things, it isn't worth killing yourself in exchange for all the good things you already have. Also, Kyoto, it looks like it's only on Amazon Prime Video and YouTube. Actually, YouTube Movies has it, but it's like $4. But I don't know if Netflix, what region you're doing it. I mean, you can search on Netflix. Sometimes the internet isn't correct with that, because I've seen it up there multiple times. I'm probably going to get a copyright strike for this. It's like, what, Polish Rammstein? Yeah. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. It's the movie. It's honestly like one of my most favorite movies. It has probably the best outlook on religion and what's essentially good and evil, and it's done in such like a nice, subtle way. Also, it's gory as hell, and don't watch it near your parents because there's boobs in it, and I think a willy. Also, as a side note, this weekend... Oh, yeah. I'm turning that up. This is like a slower, epic pop version of most of the metal I listen to. We're gonna watch 12 Monkeys, which 12 Monkeys is amazing. Although I don't like this in metal music. That kind of wussy studio vocals. Missa brevissima. Screams and shouts. Yeah, so they started this in 2013. and release it in 2018. So about 5 years for all this is great. Sort of. We're not quite done. This is like the main story end, but it's not the end. That's a name. Powell Gerzwachowicz. Grzwachowicz. I don't know. I'm terrible at these names. I mean, I knew some people, like that one, Wertzkowski. We have names in English, they're just... We got rid of all the Y's and Z's. But it's also weird too, because like there's a lot of Polish names and even like German names that are fundamentally the same, like Stefan and Stefan and Stefan, and all the different like permutations of them are all like Cedric and Cedric are the same name, they just have different connotations or annotations. It's names like Jan and Van and John are all pretty much the same. I know. Well, I'm gonna do something short over the weekend to test streaming, just in general. And then I'm gonna do a big rush for Siren to try to get Siren done, because we're like a third of the way done Siren. About. That was only, what, like one stream? 2 streams? I do love this cutscene.
You're doing well, son.
Father.
Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go.
Don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Yeah, I like that. Just kind of like say goodbye, kind of bring the beginning of the game into light at the end. So that way it just kind of closes the book on that. Also, it's really well animated. And that super surreal background is great. Alright.
Stop right there. I have to search you. What part did...
Seriously?
What? For security reasons.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm carrying an important dispatch. I don't have time for this nonsense.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead.
Really, Janek? You wake me up and then you're like, stop! I need to search you. Also, after all of that ending stuff, my headset is really loud, so this horse is like stampeding on my eardrums. There we go.
Yeah.
And while we're here, just pay a little indulgence.
Yeah.
You know, for all the sinning. But yeah, Delirious and I are going to watch 12 Monkeys just because of all the pandemic stuff, and Delirious doesn't remember it.
As well.
I am. What about Istvan? I assume
that we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
Also, fun fact, there's still one of the 12 Monkeys logos filmed, or still up in Philadelphia because it was filmed in Philly. And they spray painted a whole bunch of the 12 Monkeys, Army of the 12 Monkeys logo all over the place.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Radzig.
Came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is...
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergolf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Berghoff is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or... I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, Your Grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war!
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
Yeah, pretty much. Politics never change. I mean, you have people who think they're doing the right thing, screw everything up, things get worse.
I expect it would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Light.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I...
And would just end up becoming a giant mess.
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes, I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Berghoff is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Berghoff tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Berghoff is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
Yeah, this is all other stuff. Basically, you can go through all of this nonsense.
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son.
If only we could just do that. Yeah, Basically, this whole war started because people backed the wrong people. And things got spiraling out of control.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Gutenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
I do like how at least Hans goes from a spoiled little shit to a sassy little shit, and at least like wants to fight. He's not like, oh god, I can't fight. Yeah, so basically if we go and meet him, we can go right off, but we still have things we have to do. And I hate that the clock on my computer is all screwed up. Okay. So basically the second ending is if we follow him. But we're not going to do that. We've got one last set of missions to do. And then we are officially done the game. Not sure exactly what quest that is. I think that's just more with what's his name, and I could really care less about that. I think that's the... Let's see something. Because I think that's just working with the con man guy. Was it? Because that's part of the amorous adventures of the bold Hans Capon. Yeah. Oh no, it's the wrong icon, because that shouldn't be the Hans Kapan one. It should be a woman's lot. Because a woman's lot is the stuff in the past. Yeah, I mean, he's less of a dick as time goes on. That he's not like one of those people that's a dick, but when push comes to shove, he's like, oh, fight for me. You know, he takes his licks. But, yeah, I think that it's supposed to give me the woman's lot, which is the past stuff, and then the Madonna and Sasau. Which, I'm actually good because I can do the first mission of this, and then I can break, because there's a thing that I have to research, because it's kind of a pain. I don't know if I missed the timing for it, or if I actually did it earlier. I don't remember, but there's a chance to heal someone, and that can affect an ending outcome. But a lot of things are kind of weird and broken in this, so... At least I'm not wanted anymore. So, let's see if I can do a thing. That's Philip. That's Thomas. Yeah, that's Semic. So I think it's Philip.
What happened?
We brought you back to the land of the living.
Okay, good.
How? How long have I been unconscious?
For a long time. Your friends have left.
I have to find them.
Rest now. You're going to be very weary for the next week or two. You'll find your friends. They probably ended up in Ratai like most of our folk.
Whoa. All right. And Henry?
Hmm?
Thank you.
Yeah, good. Okay, yeah, we need Matthias to be healed. But I think because we healed Philip, it should be okay. We just have to find... Johanka.
Henry!
Look how happy she is.
What's wrong with Matthias?
As I said, his wound isn't healing, and he has a constant fever. Me and Brother Nicodemus are at a loss. We tried everything we could think of. I pray every night to Our Lady to heal him. If only he'd get better.
Ah, poor Matthias. After all he's been through. I'll pray for him too. I brought you something.
That's sweet of you. What is it?
I've got quite a bit of meat. More than I can eat myself. I thought you might be able to use it.
Thank you so much. This will help us a lot. We've barely got enough to eat, you know?
Glad to be of help.
And... we don't have the sleeping potion on us, I don't think. I think it might be on the horse. Because the horse has a ton of stuff. I still have the stolen bulging purse. I still have 21 meat. Oh, I thought I gave her more. Oh yeah, I should probably also heal my items. So we don't have too much more. Basically it's just her stuff. Which is like 3 runaround missions. And that's it. And then there's something that I'm probably gonna have to like save load like 6 or 7 times. Damn it, I need all my stuff fixed. These buttholes ruined all my clothing. Yeah, I don't have any more sewing kits, I don't think. Nope. Sleeping potion. See what ingredients we need. Don't need that. Antidote, Bane potion, digestive, Savior schnapps, marigold. Might need a Lazarus. Since we can't auto brew it, I'm just gonna make it real quick. Let's see. Water. Then boil 1 handful of valerian for 1 turn. Alright. Back to the alchemy stuff. Alright. Valerian. One. Two. Grind. Yeah, there was a movie that Delirious and I saw over the weekend, which I really have to remember the name of. But it was on Netflix, I believe. And alright, hold on. Let's see. Add the comfrey and boil for 1 turn and then distill.
Quiet.
Oh god, that got loud. But it was an interesting kind of like invasion of the body snatchers. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. But surprisingly, it was a lot better than I thought it would be. Because I'm not sure if Lazarus Potion is the one we need, but I figure I might as well just brew it. There we go. Brewed a Lazarus Potion. Moonshine we don't need. Aesop we won't need. Embrocation we can auto brew, and I have the boar's tusks. More we don't need. Merhoyed Remedy we don't need to do anymore. Nighthawk no. Dollmaker hell no. Poison. Preserver. Lullaby. Herb Paris Thistle Poppy. Yeah, we don't have much here. Nicodemus not here? That rat. Let's take a shifty little save here. Because we're kind of going to try to steal from Nicodemus, and I think we can get away from it. Because I don't think he's here yet, because he's still probably traveling back from the battlefield. It takes him, like, after the battle's over, like 5 or 6 days to do it. To get back here. This one's really hard. There we go. But that should remain open for a little bit.
I can't sleep again.
There we are. There we go. Strange that there's suddenly a guard there. Oh, where'd she go? There you are. Johanka, please.
For the love of God! What have you been doing?
You know, I could get you some potion to help calm you down so you can sleep.
Thanks. But there's no point in it. Brother Nicodemus already tried and it didn't help.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Take care.
So now that we've talked to Matthias, or talked to her about Matthias, I think we can get a little bit more to see if we can diagnose. Nope. There's a way to do it, but I don't remember how. So either way, let's talk to her and start her on her peculiar dream rant.
For God! What have you been doing?
I know, I'm covered in blood and rust and all sorts of stuff.
What do you mean? Peculiar dream?
The same one. Over and over. In it, the Virgin Mary appears to me.
The Blessed Virgin? Really?
Really. She looks just like in the painting over the altar in Sasau Church. I always dream that I'm back in Scarlet's again. Like before. Before everything.
I understand.
I'm standing at the foot of the hill, with the castle behind me, by the walkway leading to the ore-washing tanks, near the woods. Uncle used to work there. I'm bringing him some food, going towards the pond. Then everything suddenly goes dark. I carry on uphill, along the stone channel up to the mouth of a huge cave. I go inside and the darkness surrounds me. But I keep going, and then I see sitting there in the dark.
Who? Who do you see?
The devil. He scowls at me with these horrible eyes. Then everything becomes engulfed in flames, and I try to flee from them. I run through the cave, but I can't find the way out. I can hear the devil behind me laughing horribly. When I can run no longer, I stop, and the flames catch up with me, and then I die. Then I wake up, still feeling the heat of the flames, and I can't get back to sleep again. All I can do is kneel by my bed and pray until morning.
Well, we'll try to do something about that.
And you have that same dream every night?
Night after night. It started some time ago and it never ends.
Have you told anyone about it?
No. No one at all, except for you. I was afraid people would think I was losing my mind.
Right. Well, it does sound a bit, you know, mad.
I know. Sometimes I think so myself, but then, when the dream keeps coming back, I think it must mean something.
You're right. That's no ordinary dream you're talking about.
Exactly. I'm glad you don't think I'm mad. I was thinking, you know, that maybe I should go there, but the truth is, I'm afraid. And anyway, I can't leave here. So, I was wondering, since you're here, whether you wouldn't go there and have a look around for me. You're able to take care of yourself. After all, you've been in battle.
All right. If it means you'll be able to sleep peacefully again. I'll go there, but what exactly do you want me to do there?
I don't know. Just go there and see if there's anything weird there. And then come and tell me.
Of course. Take care of yourself, and I hope things get better. With you and Matthias and everything.
Thanks, Henry. Take care.
Great. So we now have a sacred dream mission. And I need to go get a monster before we go fight a monster. Or do we? Well, either way, we can go relieve Johanka of her nightmares, and then she'll be fine. Right? Alright. Let's get comfy. And hopefully, by the time we get back, Nicodemus will be back. Alright. So let's just do this the quick way. Because this is a long-ass ride. Hello, cursor. Cursor? There you are. This is just way too long of a ride for right now. Because I want to say there's 4 quick missions like these. 3. And then we have like 1 big mission and a trial. And then that's it. End of game. Let's not get in any battles. Let's not get robbed by bandits. No time for banditry. But yeah. These like last little tail end missions I think are perfectly placed here as opposed to doing them because you can do this like pretty early. But what was it this time? Bandits? Corpse? No. I'm pretty sure that one's the bandit attack. The good part is I mostly know the way to go. Because you can go and search down in the mines and all that, but it's not worth it. Because the mines will tell you to go somewhere else, so you have to kind of do the whole operation again, and like come all the way out of the mines and then go all the way around. Or you can just go all the way around in the first place and resolve it. So I believe... Come on, just get on the road. It's pretty much the same, nearby the same place that we did all the stuff in the past. I think I almost ran right into it. No, it's up. I think that was a cat sneezing, or Delirious coming home. It's Scarlet sneezing. Oh boy. There's quite a lot of blood around here. I guess Johanka must have just been making this dream up.
Blood. A lot of it. And it's been here quite a while. It's strange. There's blood everywhere here. I wonder where that shaft leads to. The trail of blood leads from that hut. That's odd. It looks like someone is living here. Let's see if anyone here can tell me about that blood down below.
On there? Is someone there?
What in the name of God are you doing here?
I hid here when Scarlet's was raided, and now I'm keeping guard until his lordship returns.
Oh, you belong to the Skalitz garrison?
Yeah. Are you blind or deaf? You thought there was no one here and you could come and loot the place, did you? Well, you thought wrong, you thieving magpie, and you'll answer to cold steel.
But just a minute. I'm from Skalitz, and I know all the guards. I never saw you there.
Then you can't be from Scarlet's, or I'd remember your face.
Oh? Tell me then, what's the name of the miller's daughter?
Yitka.
It's Teresa, you lying bastard.
Alright, you got me. I just wanted to hide out here. I figured no one would look for me after what happened. So who sent you here? Yolan of Rocket Sam? On account of me killing his son?
No.
Hyman of Yihlava? He's had it in for me ever since I plundered his estate.
No, I wasn't sent by any Hyman.
Oh, fuck, this is serious. You're from that Lord Sokol, who I left in the shit and skipped with his band when the Bishop of Olomouc was after him, yeah?
I don't know any Lord Sokol.
Then who the fuck sent you? Spit it out before I cut you in half.
Johanka sent me.
What fucking Johanka?
From Sasau. She had this vision, in a dream.
What? I've been hiding for a month from hardened cutthroats, and you found me here because some wench had a dream?
Yeah, basically.
By Christ, you must be cursed.
You won't have it so easy with me. I know how to defend myself.
I sincerely hope so. I wouldn't want it to be over too quick, and you won't betray me, alive or dead. You'll join the others down below once I've finished with you. Prepare to be purged!
Like that shield, huh? The real Scout shield, huh? Bink, got your nose.
Now you're done for. I'm going to enjoy this.
Bink, gotcha again. Yeah, he loves countering. But that's alright.
Giving up already?
Silence. So yeah. Let's take his trunk key. Take his money. I should probably take that, because that is actually pretty good. But I don't know if it's as good as mine. He has the old family heirloom sword, which I believe is an oddity. Yeah. I think in hoc salus, it says on it, which I don't know what that is. And he also has the Devil's Scowl shield, which is an exclusive shield. He's the only person who has it. Oh yeah, let's go find his trunk. And you can also get a Scarlet shield here for free. I hate finding his trunk. It's somewhere like really bizarre. Over here or something? Maybe it's actually in the thing? I never remember. I've always like wandered around until I found it. I mean, at least his horse is well taken care of. Not a very good horse, though. Two Cumineers, a Black Porpant, Captain's Mace, which is not particularly good, Hungarian Hauberk. So basically he has a lot of stuff that he's obviously taken from other people.
God have mercy, this is a small fortune. Fine clothing, armor and weapons. Serious loot. And a Cuman faceplate helmet. Interesting. Well, this didn't just fall out of the sky. That murderous bastard must have killed a lot of people.
Yeah, if you go down in the mines, there's a gigantic pile of dead people who are all pretty much naked. So yeah. So I guess Teresa wasn't wrong. Guess there really was a devil by the mine. Horse. Horse? Thank you. Alright. No, I've already resolved that. A quest in Semapesh? That's weird. Oh. I think it's this one? There's one like right around here, and I think it takes you right to it. If they really want me to go see it.
Yeah. Ah, there's an entrance up there. Could that be it?
Yeah. Because I remember this entrance like isn't here. Oh, they're even giving me a save for it. How convenient. Come on.
Well, this is it. I thought it was supposed to be a big cave. Oh, maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Do I actually have a torch with me is the better question. Oh yeah, also while I'm at it. The Devil's Scowl is 140 defense, 15 charisma. Whereas that's 133, but it's 17 charisma. So, kind of a give and take. So I think I will equip that. Also, it's got a cool devil face on it. I'm so badass. Yeah, I'm gonna need a torch. Fuck. That is real dark. Do you have a torch on you?
Oh, Christ, poor wretch. No doubt he wanted to raise the alarm about the raid on Skalitz, but those bastards got him.
Actually, let's see if Horse has a torch on him. No. And it doesn't look like I have anything for seeing in the dark. Alright. Let's go see if Jerk McDevilface has a torch on him, or can I just shortcut it? Now I have to go in the mine now? That's weird. First time I did it, I just searched the top and it just literally told me all the clues and that was it. And then I went and killed him and that was it. He also has some good stuff on him. But he does not seem to have a torch. Seriously, who carries a torch? Ah. Awesome. No dried meat, no deal. Damn it. No. The candle is effectively useless. It's, you can sell them to like fences and random item people, and they weigh like nothing. You need an actual torch. Alright, let's go find this thing.
Oh, Jesus, something stinks here.
This really is terrifying.
Oh, fuck. Oh, a Skalitz Vaffenrock. Maybe Sir Radzig sent someone here to check on things. That didn't turn out too well. That bastard killed them all and threw their corpses down here. Thank Christ that's over and done with.
Yep. That's all I needed the torch for. I didn't know if there was any turns or anything. Alright, horse. Let's go. What time is it? Should I fast travel, or... let's just hoof it. I feel like a little ride. Plus it's getting dark, so I'll probably guaranteed get ambushed if I just take the... take the main roads. Nope, that's out the way. The heck? Did it switch me to another mission? No. Yeah. Epilogue. Have they made it yet? No, they're still waiting in Ratai. That's actually for the best if they wait in Ratai.
What the hell was that?
Nothing, Mr. Bandits. Please ignore. Stupid bandits, I don't care about you right now. Hi, Laharl. You saying hi to Kyoto? Huh? Laharu? What is it? Yeah, little honks. What? What is it? No, horse. Jump. Get. Horse, please. Fine. Stupid little tiny riverbanks. What is it, Laharl? What is it? Do you want meow for Kyoto? Or are you only gonna get 2 little meows? Yeah. He's upset because, Delirious has, been out twice today. And we left the house yesterday, so he's pretty upset about it. Oh, goddamn little rivers. Okay, shortcuts are not short in this game. Rushing also does not help. Thank you. So you're gonna get your Caparion all dirty.
Yeah.
Comparison. Whatever. I want to finish it, but I know I probably have a few more hours. Maybe like 2 or 3 more hours left. And then we're done. And this will probably actually be pretty much the longest. No, second longest. Because I think the first longest set of videos I have is, what, Vandal Hearts? Vandal Hearts 2? I mean, Ark the Lad was pretty long, but I'm pretty sure it was Vandal Hearts 2. Maybe it's not Vandal Hearts, it's one of them. That'll be like the longest actual play I've had. I think hour-wise, I think this one beats it. But not by much. God, I hate this road. Seriously. Pay a little money to clear this road out. I've been on trails in like Valley Forge and stuff that are like that. And up by Bushkill Falls, they have a bunch of like really shady trails. Oh, I think Delirious is home. So let's turn this in. Hey, kitty. Hey. Food?
Reindeer sausage.
Hell yeah.
I'll put it in the freezer.
Just put it in the fridge. We'll have it tomorrow. I'm all up for reindeer sausage.
She gave us 2 though, so I'll put 1 in the fridge, 1 in the freezer?
Yes.
That would be a lot.
Yeah. We're only gonna eat the 1, because it's pretty intense. Hell yeah, reindeer sausage.
I was in that cave that you dreamt about.
Oh?
Do the not hot one for right now.
What did you find there?
It's spicy enough anyway.
Everything was just like you said. There was a cave, and inside it was hell itself. I've never seen anything so horrible in my life.
And was he there? Surely not.
No. There was no devil there. There was a pile of dead bodies. Murdered. It wasn't a pretty sight, I can tell you. There was this fearsome warrior up above the shaft. He murdered a lot of people and threw their bodies down the shaft to hide them. He went for me too. He fought like a demon, but I overcame him in the end. His reign of terror is over.
Mary, Mother of God, thank you for going there, Henry.
It was nothing. I'm glad I could help you. Anyway, all's well that ends well, right?
I hope so. But, you know what? I had another dream. A different one.
What, you had a dream just now?
Yes. While you were away, I collapsed and slept like the dead. Brother Nicodemus even roused me in the end, because he was worried. And in that dream, the Virgin Mary appeared to me again, and I think she's trying to give me a message. She's trying to warn us.
Warn us?
Yes. It all makes sense, can't you see? That other dream about the cave, that was a test. Our Lady was testing me, and now she wants to give me a message.
What message are you talking about?
I'm not sure exactly what Our Lady wants to tell me, but I think I should tell the people. All of them. I can't just keep this to myself.
I don't know. It sounds a bit presumptuous.
No, it all makes sense. Mary, Mother of God, heard my prayers. I prayed every evening that she would heal Matthias, and she answered my prayers. First she tested me, and then, when I passed her test, she appeared to me again. Now I must do her will, and pass on her message. And when I've done all she's asked of me, then she will heal Matthias.
Well, when you put it like that, I can see some sense in it. Not that I know much about these things, but...
And I'm taking Henry a little off the deep end.
It was after Runt nearly killed me in Skalitz. I was back there again, in the middle of all that slaughter. It was dark everywhere, and I was carrying the sword Pa made for Sir Radzig. I had to fight my way through humans who looked like demons of hell. I found my parents, and then I woke up.
You see? It must mean something. These things come to you for a reason.
I suppose. But what do you want to do about it?
I should... Well, like I said, I should go on the town square and tell everyone what Our Lady showed me in my dreams. Won't you come with me? I'd feel so much better if you were there with me.
I won't go anywhere, no.
Rely on me. I'll be there.
Thank you, Henry. Come first thing in the morning and we'll go together. Or if you want, you can rest here. I'll take care of you and wake you up when it's time to go.
Thanks. I certainly could do with a rest.
Take care.
And the Ratai Tournai starts, which we're never going to do again. Reindeer sausage. If you haven't had reindeer sausage in your life, you should. It's delicious. Reindeer is definitely tasty meat, like venison and other of the cloven animals, like moose. Pretty much, as long as it isn't a dog or a cat, or like a nasty predator or a bear, I'll probably eat it. Just not bats. I really wish you could turn the Ratai Tournai off. Alright. No, we'll just do a save and exit right here. So, next Wednesday, we will finish this. I'm going to pick something short to test over the weekend, so if the stream goes up and down, we'll know. It depends when I get the card and how the tests go. And then we should be able to finish it hopefully Wednesday or Thursday. I mean, technically we finished the main story, but this sequence is great. Because, I mean, Johanka is seeing things. And scarily seeing things that are kind of true. Deers are yummy. I'm really kind of surprised we haven't... And bison. It always surprises me that, like, American, like, elk, deer, and bison, even though they're tasty, have only been, like, farmed in the past, like, 50 years. Before then, they were just kind of wild hunted or otherwise. But farmed deer, always delicious. Nom 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 nom. But that's going to be all for tonight. We'll finish this next week. Wednesday, and then if we're done it Wednesday, which we might be able to squeeze it in if I rush, then the next one would be Siren. We'll do Siren on Thursday, but as a fair warning, I will do Onimusha as well. But Onimusha can be done quickly, and I just want to play it. I want to play the HD. After playing Sekiro, I want to play it so bad. But we'll still finish Siren. So maybe Night Trap this weekend for the quick game, since Delirious will be here and we'll be testing stuff. We'll do some cleaning, do some testing, and play Night Trap maybe. Because Night Trap is another pseudo-horror game. I don't really know if it's actual horror. It's too campy in many ways, but it's FMV sub-horror movie. Also, Kyoto, you Bison Snatcher. For you, Kyoto, I want to do this real quick. Well, I should just open the app, but let's do this. Just before I end this. Yeah, Onimusha is good. Yeah. Oh, I actually don't have it installed on this computer. Interesting. But okay, I have the chat open there, so let me do this. Because I looked into it, Kyoto, and you can actually get Discord in just about every country. So what the heck? That is not at all what I copied. What the? Let's just do this. Nope. There we go. You may not want to click it on your computer since it's probably your work computer. But if you put that, if you type that into your phone, you should be able to get access to Discord so you can see pictures of kitties or post pictures of your kitties if you have kitties or otherwise. And then we can talk about movies and where to find them. Because the Discord app apparently is available just about everywhere. So, but I do need to download it for Windows again because I upgraded my computer and of course it's not here anymore. So I'm gonna go set that up. If anyone else wants to join, it doesn't matter. We'll moderate or otherwise. But either way, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. And you all have a wonderful rest of your night. And I will see you later.